What's up guys, Bua Davis here. Today we will work on dashing. Now, if you have seen games with the dash, you know how cool they are and how dynamic your game might feel with dash. It might be a little confusing at the beginning, but stay with me and I will explain how to do it very easily. First of all, select our player, and in the inspector we need to add one component, and it is trail renderer. So search trail renderer. This is our trail renderer. I will change it slightly. You can leave it as it is right now, but I like it to have some curve. So click on the edit key and let's say 0.5. I will add one more key at the end. So add key, edit key, and I'll say to 0. Also time, I don't know, I want 0.5. Okay. And oops, 0 0.1 is good. Just make sure that you uncheck emitting so we can control this emitting from our script. You can change color also, but I don't know, we will work about color a little later. Okay, our trail renderer is set, and now we can go and code. I will do it in my player movement script, which is attached to my player. Just open your player movement script. And first of all, we need few new variables for it. So let's go in this section and say we need private booleans, can dash. Let's say it's true. Also, one more boolean is dashing. And free floats. First of all, we need dashing power. I will set it to 24. You may ask how I know those numbers. I just play tests before recording this video and noticed that those numbers are working pretty well with my player. I recommend you to do and use same numbers as me, and if you don't like, you can always change it from our script. So second float will be dashing time, and let's say 0.2. And we also need dashing cooldown, and let's say 1F. Okay, everything is set and we are ready to go and start our coroutine. Now, you might be not familiar with coroutine, and if it's so, I will explain what it is. It's basically a function which allows us pausing its execution and then resuming from same point after the some condition is met. To say it easily, we will be executing a section which will write code, and this section will be executed until we say it to stop. It is very handy and useful function, and I will recommend to get used to coroutines. To start coroutine, to write it, we need enumerator. So let's say private enumerator, and let's call it dash. Okay, now let's begin our code. First of all, this function, this method will start when we start dashing, which means that can dash should become false and is dashing should become true because we are already dashing at this moment. Also, we don't need our gravity to mess with us while dashing. So let's create new float, call it original gravity, and let's say it's rb.gravity scale. Our rb.gravity scale should be 0f. because we don't want gravity while dashing. After this, we should move our player. So rb.velocity as usual should be new vector 2 transform dot local scale dot x. Now I'm using this transform dot local scale dot x to access my x-axis and this local scale because I'm flipping my player with local scale. If you saw my moving video, you remember probably we are using this transform dot local scale to flip our player when he is facing left. If you are using any other method, you might be need to change your code a little bit, or you can watch my moving tutorial and do exactly same as me. So it should be multiplied by dashing power. It's for our x because we want movement in horizontally and we don't want any movement on the y-axis, so we just leave it as it is. So 0f. Okay, now we are moving. We should go and turn on our emitting. For it, we just need to reference our emitting first of all. So what I will do, I will create some serialized field trail renderer and let's call it TR. Now let's go back and turn our trail renderer on. Trail renderer emitting is true. Great. We can also say to wait for some seconds in our coroutine. So yield return new, wait for seconds. And the seconds in our case will be dashing time. That's why we created dashing time. After it, our emitting should become false and our gravity scale should become original gravity again. And of course, we stop dashing, so is dashing should become false. After it, I also want to have some cooldown because I don't want to constantly dash again and again immediately. So let's say yield return new, wait for seconds, and we can say here dashing cooldown, which we also created, and after it can dash will become again possible. Amazing. Our enumerator is ready, but to actually call this coroutine, we should go in our update method. And I will say here that if input, oops, what is this? If input, let's use its get key down with the key code. Now you can assign this dashing ability to any key. I just like to use left shift because I'm used to it. So keycode dot left shift, and also we should say and, you know, this end sign, and can dash, of course. You should say here start coroutine. Coroutine name is dash, and that's how you call your dash function coroutine. Start coroutine and name. In our case, it's dash. One more thing that we should do in our update is we should say that is dash if is dashing return. This will prevent our player from like flipping and jumping and moving when we are dashing. So it's very important. We can save this function, this script right now. Just click on the Control S or Command S if you are on Mac. I hope you understand all this script. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask me in the comments down below. Now, this enumerator might feel confusing, but just look carefully and you understand everything that we did. So let's go back in Unity and in player movement script, which is assigned to our player, where it is. You see these spots for trail renderer. Let's drag our trail renderer here and we are set. Now, if we press play, hopefully it will work. Let's see. Okay, this is our player, and when we click on the left shift, our player dashes. I don't know why it's pink or purple or what it is, but here it is. Probably we can change this color with color picker and make it white, for example, or what color you want, but this is how you can dash in Unity. Thanks for watching, and if you like my content, please like, subscribe and ring the notification bell not to miss any new upcoming videos. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in comments down below.